Okay, let's see what happens. Anything? Whoa! Anything? 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 Did that help anything? Whoop! Whoop! That might be something. That might be something. 6 minutes in and maybe we have audio. Well, thank you guys for sticking around. I'm glad everybody's there. So there's at least some volume. Is it good volume? Do I need to be louder? Do I need to be softer? Do I need to, I don't know, sound like Seabass Smith? I could do my best Dave Hughes. I don't know, man. And that's it. I don't know. I'm glad that you can at least hear me now. Because that's the most important part. Yeah, I was just going to chill a little bit. I didn't really have a set list or anything really planned, so I was just going to hang out and see what's happening. I'm getting some louder requests. This is almost 11. Let's see what it looks like on here, meter-wise. All right. Thank you for being my guinea pig audience. I do really appreciate it. I see Mark Fun Jones. I see the old stoner, this old stoner, as it were, Eagle VP. Hi, Keith. Good to see you. And everybody else, just, I could get a little closer to the mic, too, but the mic I'd like to keep off camera, so... I got a little bit of option here if I touch the right mouse. This is awesome. Just kind of a little regular whoop. I think that is as 11 as I can 11. I guess all you missed while I was silent was a tuning. I was tuning a little bit, so you had that little tuning bit, and then a little bit of noodling. Because I'm a noodler. I noodle quite a bit. When I have the guitar in my lap, it just... I think you know what I'm talking about, both Mark Fun Jones and this old stoner. Both of you guys have picked up an instrument or two, and it takes control, and next thing you know, you're... Constant Sorrow. You know, that's interesting. I thought I had it right here. Do I still have it? Nope. That's Fast and Loose, which we could do that if you want. But Man of Constant Sorrow. I did that in a minor key on one of the soundtrack or one of the live streams when I was rehearsing for the show. But that's been a minute. I don't think I could do it right now off the top of my head. So tune in for another edition of Live, and I might actually do Man of Constant Sorrow. I keep drawing it out. It's one of these things where the anticipation builds greatness. The Shatnerian pregnant pauses. I wasn't going to go on very long in any case. I was going to shoot for about a half hour, and here I am about 10 minutes into it, so I do apologize if I let you down. Mark Fun Jones, a guy that I watch a bunch, is called AJ's Guitar Vlog, and he basically just sits down and jams, 10, 15 minutes or whatever, 8 minutes sometimes, for just whatever, just on a riff or just on a couple of ideas, and really just fleshes them out and plays them. I love watching them. For me, it's awesome. Oh man, that piece of paper were right here, I would be able to just whip it out and play Man of Constant Sorrow. Oh, it would be so rad. Let's hope this doesn't break everything. Nope. Nope, we're coming up negative. Man of Constant Sorrow will have to wait. But I'm putting it on the list, Mark. Putting it back on the list. I tell you what I could do is make a video of me playing it and set it to unlisted, send you the link, and then you could play along with it and we could release like a combined video together. I love doing those. Those are fun. Hit me up if you remember how to get a hold of me. You know, at least through Facebook is a good way. Everybody see that, yes, I'm wearing a shirt of my face. It's a little pretentious. It also says my name, but you can't tell under this luscious beard. And really, the eyes are up here. You know, come on, hey, eyes are up here. Huh? I know, right? This Old Stoner, there's a lot of great streams, but some of them are just, you know, sub for sub, which is great. I get in those, and I love having fun being the funny guy. And, you know, bouncing back subs and subs and subs. But when I do a live stream, I'd like it, you know, for my personality to kind of come in and it to still be as entertaining as any of my vlogs or whatever, however entertaining those are. I didn't specifically plan a song, and I'd kind of like to keep it without a song. You know, I've only got another 15 minutes or so to go without a song. But I don't know if I could help it because I've got a list here in front of me of some actual Catfish Jones songs that... I want to play them all. Maybe I'll throw the pick away. Ooh, there's one. Forgot about this one. How's the whole thing go, though? All right. Junebug buzzing at the window, put the light out. Junebug buzzing at the window, put the light out. He ain't scared of the darkness, put the light out. Put the light out. Firefly flicker in the backyard, put the light out. Firefly flicker in the backyard, put the light out. They ain't scared of the darkness, put the light out. Put the light out. 'Cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Sorry. Little bird sleeping in a coal mine, put the light out. Little bird sleeping in a coal mine, put the light out. We ain't scared of the darkness, put the light out. Put the light out. 'Cause it's gonna be a long night, and I can't sleep at all. It's gonna be a long old night. Been waiting for the call. I've been waiting for the fall, and I can risk it all, but I can't sleep at all. All right, So I made it through Junebug. It's a song that I play. Not recently, I guess. A little rough, but you know what? I knocked the rust off of it. Makes it nice and fresh again. Some shiny edges. And I like that. That's for sure. Good to see still a few of you hanging out in here. This old stoner. The music I saw in your stream inspiring. I appreciate the let me know. Inspiration to me is reciprocal. You know, if I inspire you, it means you're going to do something that's going to, you know, get into my sphere, and it's going to inspire me to do something else. And that just kind of bounces back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, if it ever really stops. It's okay whether you do live streams or don't. I'm trying to get into them because I'm scared. I'm afraid of the live stream specifically because it's in the moment. It's right now. You can't, if you make a mistake, you can't edit it out later. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this Saturday with Catfish. I don't know what kind of format I'd like to have. I love just chatting, and that's the cool thing with here, although there's a bit of a delay. So, I don't know. I'm okay with delayed chat, too. I saw that Mark agreed to maybe do this Man of Constant Sorrow twofer going on over here, which would be fun, and maybe we'll plan for that here. I know you're a busy man, so maybe after the first of the year we'll make a thing about that. Of course, my life is nuts until the first of the year as well, even after the holiday season. Like I say, I work at a warehouse in retail, which you can imagine until the holiday it gets just nuts. Which I'm not complaining. At a busier pace, the day goes by quicker. I really enjoy my job. I enjoy doing my job. I feel like I'm good at doing my job, and that makes me want to show up to work every day early, knock out as much as I can, get as many numbers out the door as possible. I like the widget that we deal with, so it's a good time for us, but that isn't to say that my bones don't hurt a little bit, and you know the stress level is always a little higher. And there's a lot on the plate, so after the first of the year, we'll see what's up. Aha, imaginary audience, nobody watched. Twitch was weird. I made a channel, Catfish Plays, to do some video games. But, yeah, see, there you go, Mark. You're very lucky to know what you love and love doing it. I think I'd like to be doing this, but if I can't do my own thing, the thing I'm doing instead, I think is a good second best. Twitch hasn't quite worked out for me yet, but I've seen some models that have worked. A lot of them require either building an audience and bringing them to Twitch, or it relies on a product that has its own audience, like a video game. If you're playing a specific video game, the people who like that video game will watch you playing the video game they like. But I'm not sure if that's going to be for me either. You know, I play some games. I like playing games. It's a bit of an escapism. But if I have to draw myself back even into the YouTube world, let alone the real world, while I'm trying to escape into Fantasyland, it doesn't work like Fantasyland should. You know, it's still some work, and you don't get to, you know, move the needle down from the red to the green or whatever, as it were, whatever. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. I confuse myself sometimes with my big $3 words. Shoot. You know what'd be fun? Here's one I've never played. It's on my desktop. Let me see if I can find it. Mississippi Fuzz and I wrote this just a few weeks back. Why do I always hide this stuff? Oh, come on. There it is. What's your 20? Oh, this would be kind of funny to play. Tell me if you like it. I'm going to try to do this. Hold on here. Hold on. I'm not that. I can do it. Let's try this. Okay. See if I can remember it. I'm going to strum through it a little bit, see where we're at. I'm getting close to 10 minutes until where I want to be, so... Mark, you're gonna love it. If you're a bit old CB guy, I don't know what your handle was. I was always Catfish, always been Catfish. My brother was always Sasquatch, and he was the real CB guy. But my dad was a trucker. He was cartoon, and he of course made the love of CB jaw jack and modulating the joy for all of us. And that's why I enjoy doing a live stream, is it's a little bit of jaw jacking and modulating. Heard a voice on the CB, sounded kind of pretty. Said, "Once you're 20, won't you please come back? Just got a little bit of jingle." She asked if I was single. I said, "That's a big 10-4 and copy that." Doubled up in a sleeper cab. They wanna know when I'm gonna arrive. I only know that when I do, it's gonna be me and you for life. Whoops. Heard a voice on the CB. They sounded kinda angry. Said, "What's your 20? Won't you please come back?" The boss said, "Let me be clear. You only got a few hours to be here." That's a big 10-4 and I copy that. Doubled up in a sleeper cab. They wanna know when I'm gonna arrive. I only know that when I do, it's gonna be me and you for life. And you can call me Mr. Mojo. Let me get to the bottom of the song. She woke up bright and perky, just out of Albuquerque. She said, "What's our 20? Won't you please come back?" I asked over her shoulder, and they said, "No bear's still bolder." So I put the hammer down and I copy that. Doubled up in a sleeper cab, a rig to own and operate for life. A pink long-nosed Peterbilt with big green stripes along the side. All we need is an interstate and you beside me for the ride. A rig to own and operate with big green stripes along the side. This sounds like paradise. I think it's too silly, but boy is it fun. Pro Het, good to see you, little buddy. I love that you always want to know how it's done. My little bro there, Pro Het, does some gaming on his phone. So what I'm doing here is I'm using a software called, oh, there's my mama too. Hi, mama. Glad I called out your city there, old stoner. So Pro Het, like I say, he always loves to know how it's happening. I'm using a software called OBS. I think it's Open Broadcast System or something like that. It's a free program you can download. And as the first 5 minutes of this stream proved, it's not always easy to set up. I didn't have any audio. OBS is the program to use. Throw it on your computer. It'll link you in. And then you pull up your YouTube. And there's an option to look at your live stream. And then it gives you some details that you plug into OBS. And the two merge together. And what is on the program OBS then comes out on the internets. And everybody can see you being silly. And that is how the magic happens. I hope it helped. I think it'd be fun to do a live stream sometime together, Pro Het. That would be a lot of fun. And here we are reaching Albuquerque. I know my mama's in Lincoln. I know Mark is in Nashville. Myself and Pro Het, we're both in Salina. And there's another one who I don't know if he's still here, but Eagle VP, who I did an interview with, or he did an interview with me, as it were, a few weeks ago, and really encouraged me to do about this time frame on Saturdays. So it's early enough here in the States, but it's also early enough for them to catch in England, and that means I've crossed the pond, and my cousin Mark here, Mark Fun Jones, and my quasi-counter cousin, Seabass Smith, can attest, across the pond, when you reach across the pond, you know you've really made it. So I think I've got a couple of minutes left. I do want to thank everybody for popping in here. It's a fun one, but something I'd like to do regularly on Saturdays, usually afternoonish, early afternoonish, 12 to 2, in that range for about a half hour. And I base that off Central location, Central Time, USA. But I'm very glad that all of you got to be here. What was the one we did? Man, Nate sings that song very well. I don't know how to do it, but it's although I think it was more like this. Oh, I found it. Raven Wolf, good to see you. I'm actually about to do my big outro, so I'm glad you could pop in, but it's only going to be about another 60 to 70 seconds of Catfish Jones on the live stream. I'm going to do a little bit of Good Times, at least a verse, because it's what I like to end on. It's what Mississippi Fuzz likes to play a little bit. I like to hear him play it. I don't play it as good as he does. It's best when we're together, as you guys saw in a video last week when we tried to do it. Brenda G, good to see you as well. This is usually what happens when you announce that it's about time to wrap it up. Then everybody comes in and you have this awesome swelling of outpour. Goes like this. It's called Good Times, and maybe I'll play the whole thing if time allows and the creek don't rise. Charlie, the rookie prepper. There you are. Let's see if I can do this song, then you'll at least catch that. Or at least a verse. It's good to know. Good times, they're good times. They're just around the bend. I've been looking for them. And in bad times, in lonesome sad times, oh, they're never far behind. It's a good day if I can keep them off my mind. Good times, y'all. Glad to have them. Glad to share them with you. Glad you guys got to be here. And I'm so glad I decided to click the stream button and put it out there for everybody to see. If anybody in here doesn't know everybody else, feel free to mingle. These are great, wonderful people who I've met in various circles. And, you know, as far as YouTube community goes, specifically what I like to be a part of, the bottom area, there's a lot of fun folk here. A lot of good people, a lot of real human beings with real experiences to share. So I'm glad that I could share some of my real human experiences. I think my mama is in the stream, so that is as real and human as it gets. Mom, it's good to see you. I'll probably give you a buzz later just to say hi. Everybody else, I will look for you, if not sooner, at least Wednesday. But I'll give you a hint. Very likely a Sunday painting. Maybe a special one. Might be fun. Until then, or later, I hope you guys are well, and we will see you at that time. Cheers.